I welcome you all for class 7 subject science. So today we are going to continue with our topic, that is soil. So now we are going to learn moisture in soil. To notice that how hot the land will be, or the farmland during a hot summer, how it will be, we'll perform a small activity. Okay, take a boiling tube. Put 2 spoonfuls of soil sample in it. Okay, what you have to do, as you can see in the picture, this is the test tube. You have to put 2 spoons of mud in it, mixture soil sample in it. Heat it on a flame. You can see that you have to just fix it to a stand and then you have to start heating. Here you can see we have kept the burner and we have started heating. Heat it on a flame and observe it. Let us find out what happens after heating. So on heating, water in the soil evaporates, moves up and condenses on the cooler inner walls of the upper part of the boiling tube. What's happening here? If you boil, the water will be evaporating, leaving the soil here. Okay. Similarly, on a hot summer day, the vapor coming out of the soil reflects the sunlight. Okay. And the air above the soil seems to shimmer. So what happens here? Once in a hot summer, that is the light is falling on the soil, the water what the soil had, okay, it will evaporate and come out. As you can see in the picture here, once it is boiled, the soil remains down and the water evaporates with the shimmering. It will be like shimmer, it will be shining. Okay. After heating the soil, take it out of the tube, compare it with the soil which has not been heated. What can you find the difference now? So you can see there that water what we have removed, after that this soil will become dry because the water what it contained it is evaporated with the heating, and that will be like soft. The soil before what you added was soft. Now this soil has become dried and become like sandy soil. Do all the soil absorb water to the same extent? So now let us find. Okay, take a plastic funnel, take a filter paper or a piece of newspaper sheet, fold and place it as shown in the figure. You can see here how it is being shown. So you have to place it there. Weight 50 grams of dry powder soil and pour into the funnel. Measure a certain amount of water in a measuring cylinder and pour it drop by drop on the soil. You can use a dropper for this purpose. Do not let all the water fall at one spot. You should leave the water drop by drop. Okay. Using the funnel, what you have to do? First, you should put the soil that is weighing about 50 grams. As you can see here, this is a funnel we have kept. So mud, 50 grams of mud we have taken. Now what we are doing? We are dropping water, one drop by drop. You should not pour all. Pour water all over the soil. Keep pouring water till it starts dripping. Dripping means the water should come down. Okay. Slowly you have to put here. The water content should come down. That is known as dripping. Subtract the amount of water. Now subtract the amount of water left in the measuring cylinder. What you had taken the water here in the measuring cylinder, we were pouring. So now it has percolated, means it has absorbed and the water has started dripping into the beaker. What you have to do? You have to subtract the amount of water left in the measuring cylinder from the amount you started with. This is the amount of water retained by the soil. Record your results in your notebook in the following manner. How you have to take? Weight the soil is equals to 50 grams. Initial volume of water in the measuring cylinder. Initial means what was the water contained when you started putting. That is known as initial volume. Okay. Then the final volume is what is remaining is the final volume of water in the measuring cylinder. volume of water absorbed by the soil is equals to what? V minus U minus V. U is what? The initial, the starting level of water. V is the final level of water. This is U minus V. Okay. What happens? Weighing of water absorbed by the soil is equals to U minus V grams. Now for 1 ml of water has weight equal to 1 gram. Yes, the percentage now we are going to calculate. The percentage of water absorbed is equals to, for example, if it was 10 centimeter, how many we have removed? 5 we have removed. How much is remaining? That is 5. So 10 minus 5 divided by 50. Which 50 is this? This is the soil, weight of the soil, 50 into 100. 100 is for percentage we are calculating. Okay, U minus V by soil into 100. That is what we will get the answer. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 by 50 means this 50 two times. Right, 51, 52. So 5 2s are 10%. Clear? So 10% of absorption, that is the absorption of water by soil is 10%. Like this we will calculate for the soil absorption. You can do it, repeat this activity with different soil samples. You would get the same result. No, you will get the different result in the different soils. Which soil would you have the highest percolation rate and which is the lowest? So different types of soils are found in different parts of India. Yes or no? In some parts there is a clayey soil, in some parts there is a loamy soil, while in some other parts there is sandy soil. Soil is affected by wind, rainfall, temperature, light and humidity. However, the temperature how it is there, similarly it will be affected. So soil is affected by wind, rainfall, temperature, light and humidity. These are some important climatic factors which affect the soil profile and bring changes in the soil structure. The climatic factors as well as the components of the soil determine the various type of vegetation and crops that might grow in any region. Clayey and loamy soil are both suitable for growing cereals like wheat and gram. Such soils are good at retaining water. For paddy, soil rich in clay and organic matter and having a good capacity to retain water are ideal. For lentils are nothing but the masoor dal, okay, and other pulses. Loamy soil which drain water easily are required. For cotton, sandy, loam or loamy soil which drain water easily. So what I mean to say is different kinds of soil are used for different types of agriculture. Even the crops depend on the type of soil what we have. So soil can hold plenty of air and more it will be suitable for different crops. Crops such as wheat are grown in the fine clay soil because they are rich in humus and are very fertile. So different kinds of soil are used for different cropping. The types of soil and the crops grown in your area you can find. Okay. So what kind of soil in your area it is there and what type of crops they will grow in that. So how do we know which plants are suitable for which place? So based on the percolation rate, that is the higher or the lower rate of percolation of the soil, we make it that this crop can grow here easily. That's how they will think. That is by using the scientific way, that is the percolation rate we will calculate and we can say that this crop can be grown in this place. So soil erosion. What is the meaning of soil? Soil erosion, the removal of land surface by water, wind or ice is known as erosion. That is, the topmost soil, it will be moved from that place and making that place as barren. It is known as soil erosion. How it can be done? It is through the wind or the heavy rain or the floods. It will cause the soil erosion. Now, how we can stop the erosion means we have to plant the plants. What happens? The plant roots firmly bind the soil. It will not leave the soil, and like in the wind it cannot move because the root will hold the soil tightly there. In the absence of plants, soil becomes loose, so it can be moved by wind and flowing water. Erosion of soil is more severe in the areas of little or no surface vegetation, where it will be easy, where the plants are not there, therefore soil erosion can take place. If the plants are there, it will hold the soil in that same place with the help of roots. Now, which are the place which has the soil erosion more? That is deserts or barren land. So, cutting of the trees and deforestation should be prevented, and effort should be made to increase the green areas so that the soil should be fertile in that place. And the second most important thing what we have to do is we have to stop throwing the polythene bags and the plastic which pollute the soil. Okay, that is the inorganic that will not dissolve in the soil. Therefore, they also kill the organism living in the soil. That is why there is a demand to ban the polythene bags and plastic. Other substances which pollute the soil are a number of waste products, chemicals and pesticides. Waste products and chemicals should be treated before they release into the soil. The use of pesticides should be minimized. So if we do all these things, then only the soil can be fertile. If we are throwing all these things, then the soil get pollutes and the agriculture will not be, the crops cannot be grown properly in that place. This completes the chapter. You have to write all the question answers in your classwork. Thank you.